I think it's really important to carry out regular cyber reviews. Firstly, because the threat landscape is continually evolving. I think that a lot of companies will think that because they've got an IT team, the IT team will be completely on top of cyber and know exactly what's going on. But the reality is that there are often gaps that are there that they just haven't had time to sit down and explore. And quite often they are things that have just been overlooked. Quite regularly, people are using legacy systems that maybe are outside of support. Maybe it's the case that there's been a workaround for a specific team within the organization. Maybe it's the case that the senior leadership team aren't particularly keen on logging in various different ways. But sometimes there's some more underlying problems. Sometimes, like I say, it may well be supply chain. Sometimes it may well be things that have just been overlooked when it comes to rolling out MFA and the like. An awful lot of them are human-led rather than technology-led. And it's just a chance to understand where those gaps are, I guess. I think companies are taking cybersecurity seriously. It's certainly out in the media all of the time in terms of the breaches and the hacks and the like. But it tends to be very much the case that, yes, if someone is breached or there is a cybersecurity attack, then that's when they sit up and really take it seriously. I think a lot of companies see it as an insurance policy because an awful lot of it is what if, rather than this is money that I'm getting instant return on investment for. However, the threat market has changed massively. It's not just big companies that are being targeted. It's SMBs. It's anybody who has any sort of information that may be of interest to somebody else. So my recommendation is obviously to take it seriously, is to be thinking about cyber reviews every 6 months, not even every year, because that will put you in good stead if the worst were to happen. But yes, unfortunately, people are tending to wait for the worst to happen. At Northdoor, we have a really structured cyber review process. We call it our cyber maturity assessment, and it's something that we carry out really regularly for our customers on a 6 or 12 monthly basis. We carry it out for companies who want an external company to come in and review their IT systems to make sure that their managed service provider aren't just checking their own homework. And the best way to find out about how that could benefit you is to get in contact with us and to start a discussion. We're more than happy to talk you through what our process will involve and what you will receive at the back of it. And hopefully from there, we'll be able to see some low-hanging fruit to get you quickly into a secure place, and also thinking about those longer term projects whereby you could start benefiting from some other security solutions.